Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. As I mentioned in my other video before this one, I said that I would be using my personalized deck, but I would be using only the smaller cards for life path, career, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, so let's see what you guys might need to know when it comes to life path numbers and all that stuff. And even when it comes to like career, okay, I am gonna see if I can try to get some like charms and initials. So let me see if I can pull a few life path cards. Okay, maybe I'll pull out like maybe 1, 2, or 3 and see what the messages come up as. But not only that, this could also maybe help a little bit when it comes to careers. Maybe you might see a career in the reading that may resonate with you. Not everybody's like this, but take what resonates, okay? So, Spirit, what messages do you have? Thank you. Okay, first one is life path number 10. So some of you that resonate with this message, you may have a life path number 10. This is about being an innovative leader. So leadership is very significant. Life path number 1 is also significant. So angel number 1010 and angel number 1111 could resonate for some of you guys. Okay, now this could be your life path number, or this could just be angel numbers 2 that you guys are seeing, and this could be the path that you guys are wanting to take. Take it how it resonates, because not everybody resonates with their life path number, and that's fair. So even just looking at the number itself, like I said, when it comes to perspective, not everybody may agree with this, but the way that I like to open my mind and think outside the box, some of you guys could be like that too. Like you may look at the life path number as a life path number, but even if it doesn't resonate with you, like say you're life path number 7, maybe you don't care to seek knowledge or wisdom, but then say there's something about, you know, another angel number that you see, like angel number 11 or 1, you may resonate with being a leader more than being just a seeker. So take what resonates with that too, right? Life path number 6 as a nurturer is significant. So these are archetypes too that you guys may resonate with too. Okay, and then we also have life path number 22. And I think there are certain life path numbers too that are very unique. Like you don't really get them a lot or see them a lot. And I think it's like life path number 44 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, when you see like these double digits, those are significant too. But yeah, so let's see. Let me get one more because I'm curious now. I'm going to move this over. Let me get one more. I feel like there's extra space right here. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Life path 3. Okay, so this is about being creative. Okay, so let's see what else shows up when it comes to these life path numbers and things like that. Now, there could be certain spices and herbs that may resonate with you. So let me see what comes out for that too. Okay, so let's see what shows up here. Marshmallow, there's something about you being very soothing. Now, if you are a leader, there's something about your energy that's soothing. Marshmallow or marshmallow root could be very significant for somebody when it comes to soothing the energy at this time. So you could be very soothing, okay, in your energy, or there's something about you soothing something. Now, this could be you soothing yourself in a situation, or your energy is just very calm and soothing, okay? We also have dill, so luck could be very significant. Okay, some of you guys could be incorporating dill in your food, like your day-to-day food. So dill could be very significant. Okay, when it comes to luck, you guys could be manifesting luck when it comes to the foods that you eat. So just having dill, like dill pickle or dill in general, like the little powder or the shreddings of the dill. Some of you guys could be making like your own dill dip. Okay, pickles could be very significant, like I said, but when it comes to herbs and, you know, remedies and things like that, there's something about you incorporating certain herbs in your daily routines, or just incorporating them in general. Okay, so we have peppermint. This is about awakening. Some of you guys may work with peppermint, or you guys may use peppermint to help with your awakening. Now, this could be something that you guys are good when it comes to nurturing. As a nurturer, there's something about you using, like I said, herbs and remedies. Okay. Cilantro could be very significant when it comes to release, and black pepper when it comes to protection. Okay, so there's something about when it comes to the energy. Now, I look at it both ways, okay? I look at this message where even though these are all different life path numbers, some of you may resonate with these energies, okay? Even if these are all different life path numbers, some of you may resonate with the life path number and the energy that you're feeling or sensing at this time. Now, angel numbers are significant, like 1010, 1111, 666, 2222, or just 222, 333, or just 33, not 32, no, 333 and 3333, okay? So when it comes to some of you guys are, you may resonate with your life path number, but say you don't. Say this is a collective reading. Even though life path number 6 is not you, you still may resonate with being a nurturer. You may resonate with being an innovative leader, okay? Being a master builder, a creative. You may be somebody who, even though you may not have these, life path numbers, all of them in your being, you still connect with that, or you resonate with that, or there's something about connecting with different people who are similar to you in these life path numbers, okay? And how you guys also show up in your day-to-day world, or how you show up for people, excuse me, right? So for some of you that are leaders, you guys are soothing, okay? You may bring luck to people. Your building skills, how you master build when it comes to like what you build in general, or how you build a foundation, brings luck. You help people awaken, okay? When it comes to creativity, you maybe help people with releasing, or you allow people to release when it comes to their creativity, okay? When it comes to you being a leader, being a nurturer, being someone who can build something from the ground up and create, you are someone who's also protective or being protected, okay? You have protection, right? So it depends on how you view the cards. It depends on how you view the energy, but there is something about you guys going through some type of an awakening when it comes to your healing abilities, or you just being a healer and tapping into that, okay? So let's see. Okay, so we have, this one shouldn't be here. This is a herb, but I have colors and also crystals. So let's see what shows up with that. And like I said, some of you guys could be incorporating these things, these herbs and remedies in your day-to-day routine, and not realizing the changes that they are creating for you, which are really good changes, right? So for some of you guys, Cobalt Blue, is very significant. Some of you guys may resonate with Cobalt Blue when it comes to your intuition. Okay, the color itself, maybe you guys are wanting to wear that color more often, or there's something about you, researching that crystal per se. Okay, maybe you guys are wanting to heighten your intuition, but golden yellow could be very significant when it comes to joy and gladness. So when it comes to you manifesting joy and happiness and gladness in your life, you guys could be incorporating that color golden yellow. Okay, burgundy is significant. This is about wealth, success. Okay, for some of you guys could show up very elegant. Okay, you may have a lot of prosperity, potential power, and you may have a desire for power and recognition. But for some of you guys, it's not in a cocky way. It's almost like you guys naturally receive that because you have certain placements. And I know some, people don't want to hear this a lot, but yes, if you do have Leo placements, it doesn't matter where you have Leo in your chart, there's something about royalty that is very significant. Now, not everybody may agree with that, but I do believe that with the color yellow, and, when I think of gold, I think of royalty, I think of, the ancestors, I think of things like that, selling, trading, that kind of stuff, right? Crystals, jewelry, anything that was connected to you and your ancestors. 9/11 on the timer, right? Something that's inevitable could be very significant. But yeah, we have here, you could achieve power and recognition, and that could be because you guys are not trying. Now, when I say Leo placements, there's something about your energy where you may not realize that you have these placements because maybe you're used to Western astrology. That is why I always talk about Vedic astrology, and there's also different versions of astrology to learn from. It's not just Western only. So if you have Leo placements, there's something about you attracting success and wealth, right? And people may think that, oh, you want power, you want recognition. No, some of you don't want power or you don't want recognition, but unfortunately you attract it. And when I say unfortunately, I mean the people who really don't want it the most are the ones that usually attract it the most, okay? Deep blue is significant when it comes to high spiritual attainment. So you guys are spiritually aligned, like I said, okay? Even dark yellow, there's something about caution and jealousy and deceit. So yeah, when it comes to your creativity, you are protected at this time when it comes to you being very cautious. Now, this could be about being cautious about other people's energy, okay? Even when it comes to jealousy and deceit, you may feel like people in your energy could be very deceitful, okay? I don't like to talk about this energy a lot, but if you do feel like, people are jealous or very deceitful, yeah, use dark yellow to protect your energy and use black pepper to protect what you're creating or what you're doing at this time. Not everybody's going to understand your path. Not everybody's going to want to understand your path, and that's okay, right? But what you're not going to do is we're not going to, allow that energy to control us. So yeah, you guys are protected at this time. You guys are also cautious. You guys are aware, okay, when it comes to this. Maybe you guys can feel a shift, okay? But when it comes to people's energies that you're being cautious about, or you can sense jealousy, or you can feel deceit, or you guys are wanting to tap into that more to protect yourself, then yeah, dark yellow. If you can't buy a crystal that's dark yellow, the intention behind wearing the color, okay? Whether that's in your hair, your shirt, your shoes, your pants, okay? Whatever it is, dark yellow, even like gold, dark yellow gold, okay? So take what resonates with that. You guys are always protected because of maybe the jewelry or the crystals that you wear or that you have. And that could be very significant for some people in the collective that resonate with this, specific message. So let's see what else shows up when it comes to house placements. This could be first house, second house, third house, but let's see. Oh, funny, second house. Okay, second house versus eighth house. This is about my stuff versus our stuff. Okay, so for those that resonate with this message too, there's something about your personal money and values, like what you believe in and how you show up. Okay, like I said, wealth, success, the color burgundy. And then there's also something about your shared resources or inheritance. So, our stuff, meaning collectively, this could be in a home, okay, other people. This could be about you sharing resources in a sense of learning, education, that kind of stuff, right? Sharing resources doesn't have to be just money or monetary only. It could just be you sharing knowledge and wisdom about certain, topics or certain things that not everybody may have access to. So like I said, if you can't afford buying certain crystals, then definitely buy a color that represents that crystal or that color itself and, manifest through that color, right? So take what resonates with that. Okay, we have fourth house versus 10th house. This is your private life versus your public life. So this is your home, your roots, and you versus your career and public reputation. So fourth house talks about what you're like when you're home alone, what you're like when you're by yourself or when you're in your own solitude, versus your public life, how you should show up or how you are showing up is very significant. So say in your private life, you could be someone who's very secluded, like you have no friends, you have nobody that you talk to, but then in your public life, you're like this bigger than life energy. And people could be very confused about, oh, why is collective like this when, they're alone, but then they're like this in public? Well, that's because you're more comfortable, in your own environment when you're home. And that's not for everybody. Everybody could have a home and still be uncomfortable in the home that they live in. But other people on the outside can make you feel comfortable, and that may be weird to other people, but at the same time, that's not for anyone to understand but you, right? I mean, you being able to understand yourself and other people is also significant, but then having other people understand you could be very difficult. So there's something about your reputation where, what you're like at home is different than what you are like in your public life. like I said, having balance, having duality. So obviously at your job, you're not going to tell customers, yeah, F this. like you're not going to tell your customer that. Like you're going to tell your customer, even though you feel like, it is that moment where you're like, F this, you're going to say in a way where, you articulate and say, well, I know you're very frustrated, but, there are other options that I can help you with, etc., etc. So things like that could be very significant, okay? We have third house and ninth house, local and global mind. So everyday communication and also higher philosophy. This is travel. Okay, this could be how you communicate with people in your local community versus how you communicate globally. So for some of you, even when it comes to wealth and success, you may not resonate with everybody in your local community, but then say around the world, you may resonate with everybody around the world, but maybe just not who's in your local community. Even if you try to resonate with people in your local community, that's also significant. You may not be able to, right? And that could be confirmation also for some of you. So take what resonates with that. Okay, that could be clarity for some of you guys, right? When it comes to the trines, I've talked about this a lot. There's something about luck and purpose being on your side when it comes to your spiritual attainment. Now, first house, fifth house, and ninth house is very significant when it comes to your luck and purpose. Take what resonates with that. Those are the trines. So you guys could have a water trine, a fire trine, earth trine, air trine, but I do feel like it is a water trine because of the colors, like deep blue. Even this sea foam green is giving like water energy, in this color too. It's giving water energy. So it's also like water energy is very significant when it comes to trines. You may resonate with your trine or you may not. But water trines are very significant at this time. Some of you guys could be researching about the trines as well and how that affects us. So take what resonates with this, okay? Also, when it comes to your angles, right? There's something about direction and movement. So this is about you anchoring yourself. You guys could be anchoring yourself based on your first, fourth, seventh, and 10th house placements. Okay, take what resonates with that. Okay, so again, this is the energy that is showing up for some of you, right? Now let's see what else I can get here. Okay, so we have Heket. Okay, this is about Pluto and the moon. Okay, so endings and new beginnings. We are at the astrological year end of Pisces season. We are starting a new moon cycle. Okay, so when it comes to like magic, crossroads, intuition, and protection, that is very significant. Black pepper is very significant. Some of you guys could be protecting your energy at this time. And I did say something about water energy that's very significant. So if some of you guys were at a crossroads, there's something about, like I said, with water trines, like when I think of a water trine, I think of a beaver in a dam. Like beavers are meant to stop the water, okay? And it's almost like, say that you release that dam that the beavers had, built. There's something about a release, like a flow of an influx of flow coming in. So take whatever you want that resonates with that. That could be an influx of emotions, energy, money, luck, change, okay, whatever this is, right? Yeah, fortune, prosperity, blessings, Jupiter energy, okay? So take what resonates with these asteroids. That could be confirmation, okay? But let me see what else shows up. So you could have Sagittarius and Pisces placements. This could be either, or you could have, Cancer or, Scorpio placements, right? Or you could have all of these in your chart. But whatever this energy is showing up in, especially with the Pluto energy, the moon energy, and Jupiter energy, that could be confirmation as well when it comes to changes of the cycle and luck, right? Endings and new beginnings, changes of cycles when it comes to matters of luck and fortune. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. Even if it doesn't look like it right now, that's the energy that's showing up. And that's kind of why we were at a standstill, especially us being in like a stillness or pause or stagnation is also significant too. Okay, communication is very significant when it comes to solutions, optimism, and healing. And also when it comes to cures, okay, curing things could be very significant, okay? We have Pluto energy, Scorpio. So when it comes to like abuse, right? Okay, this could be abuse of cycles, karmic releases, shadow work, generational healing, etc. At the bottom, we have Chiron. Okay, this is about Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo. This is about healing, teaching when it comes to wounds, wisdom, and also being a wounded healer. Some of you guys are meant to do this. Some of you guys are meant to step into this wounded healer energy because, again, some of you guys may go through certain cycles or certain things and say, why do I keep going through this? Or why am I the one that has to deal with this? And why me? Why? A lot of whys, right? Why? But at the same time, these whys are also helping you understand that you are actually here and meant to help other people around you, as crazy as it seems, right? But it's true. You guys are meant to help other people around you who may not be able to get that help. So that could be like in person, by meeting you, or online, okay, whatever the situation is. But there's something about your energy needing to show up because you're meant to do that, okay? You're meant to be here. So actor and singer is significant. We have psychotherapist. Some of you guys could be into psychotherapy. Okay, we have taxi driver, we have bookseller. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. Okay, explorer. Okay, especially with Sagittarius energy showing up here as well. Like, even if you don't have Sagittarius placements, you could just feel like you're ready to explore new things. Okay, explore new opportunities, you know. Actress also wanted to show up. So actor, singer, actress, okay, things like that. Some of you guys could be, you know, changing careers or thinking about moving towards a different career. Okay, so, or some of you are doing this already, right, that are in the arts. We have pharmacists, we have film director / working in films. So again, photography, film work, music, okay? Some of you guys could be filming music videos or just filming things in general. We have financial content strategy, okay, or strategist, okay? Well, eternal student is significant and also model. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Public speaker at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys could be really good at public speaking, and or some of you guys could be learning how to navigate when it comes to public speaking as well. So that could be significant too. It's funny how I saw 12:21 on the timer just not too long ago, and right now the time is 12:20. Like, it's about to turn into 12:21 just now p.m. So that could be confirmation too when it comes to like signs and synchronicities and things like that, choices that you make in your life. Okay, and the choices coming back to you. Yep, 12:21. Right now it's 12:21 p.m. So close enough, right? And I just saw it on the timer. So yeah, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of confirmation. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so the first symbol is the peace symbol. Some of you guys, when it comes to peace, maybe you guys want peace, or you guys are moving towards careers or things that are bringing peace towards you, or there's something about going to calmer waters or just peace, attracting that. Okay, changes as well when it comes to moving towards peace. That could be very significant. Okay, the peace symbol or peace sign is also significant. But yeah, you guys are transmuting energy. Okay, I've been talking about transmutation, you know, transmuting energy or transmutions when it comes to energy in general. So snakes are very significant. You guys could be changing at this moment. We have butterflies with the color blue, intuition, and throat chakra. So there's something about you changing or going through a transformation. Okay, this is about rebirths, okay, death, rebirths, etc. Okay, balloons are also significant too when it comes to celebration. So you guys are moving into a newer energy of celebration, celebrating new things. Now, Aries season is also significant. Some of you guys could be celebrating your birthday, okay? For those that resonate with this. For some of you that, if it's not a birthday you're celebrating new wins in life, okay? New opportunities, new wins, embracing these new, you know, new goals or new steps that you guys are taking to move forward is also significant. And not everybody may understand, you know, why you're also celebrating, you know, what you've gone through. A lot of people don't know what you've gone through. So it is okay for you to celebrate yourself. Why not? If you don't have anyone to celebrate you, celebrate yourself, right? Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your growth. Be proud of your, you know, accomplishments, whether big or small. All right. And don't let anyone tell you that you shouldn't be proud of your accomplishments. Like, how dare they? You know, they don't know what you went through in order for you to get to where you are. And it's not about you being dramatic. It's about the truth. Just because you don't wake up every day complaining about your life does not necessarily mean that you don't go through certain things that other people would just fumble and fold if they had to go through what you went through. Okay, so initials M, okay, is very significant. We have initials D. Okay, so take what resonates with that, right? We have initials L, we have initials Z, we have initials O, okay? We also have initials D again, we have initials Y. Someone's name could be Molly, like M-O-L-Y, or Holly, H-O-L-Y, okay? That could be spelled as Holly or Holy, okay? Being holy could be very significant when it comes to transformations. It's like, you know, a divine reset when it comes to peace, okay? There's also something about, you know, Molly, well, it could be spelled M-O-L-L-Y, but M-O-L-Y could be very significant too, like that name, right? Take what resonates with that. But yeah, there's something about, even when it comes to like mods, M-O-D, moderizations, or just modifications and things like that, there's something about your energy where you could be modifying something or doing something different, okay? But there is something about the energy where there's a lot of D's, like there's 2 D's in here, so the name or the initial D could be significant too. Libra energy, okay, when it comes to balance and justice, we have Aquarius energy as well. So some of you guys could be very detached at this time, or you guys could be detaching your energy when it comes to you focusing, right? Taking leadership in your life, taking action, fire energy, Leo energy when it comes to strength, okay? But like I said, when it comes to you celebrating your wins or new things, there's something about you detaching and moving forward, okay? Stepping into your power could be very significant as well, right? But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. And you guys can follow my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where I post blogs and you guys can book a reading. And again, thank you guys as always, okay? Happy Wednesday, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys? Stay blessed, okay? Follow your inner knowing, follow your path. Don't let other people steer you away from, you know, your intuition and what you know is right. Right? There's also something about the energy where even when it comes to like people trying to tell you what you should and should not do, like I do understand that, you know, everybody has adults as guardians. We all have parents. Yes, we respect our elders. Yes, we respect our parents. We respect all of that, you know, all that's good and dandy. But if you are somebody who has your head on your shoulders, and I'm not judging either, but you could be someone who has your head on your shoulders, and maybe some of you guys are very tired of people trying to tell you or dictate to you how you should live your life, okay? That's because other people are trying to live through you in their own eyes. If it doesn't resonate with you and you don't feel like you should be doing it, you don't need to listen to other people. Like other people could be saying to you like, oh, you could be really good at this, and you could be like, no. Okay, so you can have people suggest things to you, but just because they suggest it doesn't mean that it's for you, okay? I mean, shoot, I went to school to do office admin legal. Look what I'm doing right now. Okay, like, be for real. Like, did I know that I was going to do office admin legal and be here now? No. I took it because I like law, okay? But I don't like law that much where I'm in the courtroom delegating, like, no. Like, I just like, you know, fiddling with the paperwork, organizing the paperwork, that kind of stuff, right? So even things like that, it's like you may enjoy certain things, but that doesn't mean that you want to be in it, okay? And some people may not understand that. It's like content creators. It's like not everyone is meant to be a content creator. Not everyone has the drive to have sustainability, meaning like that endurance of showing up every day for yourself. Not everyone is like that. Like, if some people don't want to do it at a 9 to 5, imagine being a content creator where you have no choice and you have to do it. So again, there's pros and cons of a lot of things, right? It's just duality. So anyways, follow your dreams, guys. Don't let other people, you know, try to steer you away from what you feel is right for you. Obviously, like I always say in my videos, have a game plan, have a backup plan just in case. It's not to say that you don't have faith in your plans, but you having a backup plan also shows that you guys are aware and you guys are prepared that either things could go really good or it can go really bad. Okay, it's no in between. It's like you guys go with the flow and you roll with the punches, basically. All right, but anyways, thank you guys. I love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, bye guys.